Hello everyone. It's been a minute, honestly. It's been like 3 weeks since I last posted a video. Honestly, life kind of hit me like a truck. A lot of stuff going on, but back at it again. I decided to kind of take a different approach this time. I think it was good to get a good rundown of Godot, the GD script, just see a little bit of what that looks like. To play around with things, I could totally have done like some projects, people who have assets already made, so I can just implement them and be able to work with them. But a part of me wants to just create my own assets and play with my own building blocks. I know that's probably like such a roundabout way to go about it, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be making my own assets, so I might as well just get used to learning how to do that. Also, today's video, I'm so sorry, is Blooming Flowers, 2 hours of chill, and cozy spring mix to feel better after a long day. Alicio, thank you so much. My day kind of just started, but it's nice to hear just a little peppiness. But yeah, I just feel like I kind of want to, I don't know, get to the just making tile sheets, making sprites, just trying to figure out what that looks like, importing it into the game and then seeing it move. I think would be a really great way of me just being able to be more immersed, I think, and more into what I'm doing, by just seeing what I do on my own. So yeah. So I was kind of looking at a few videos just as like, or like things online saying, okay, what's the best like size for pixel art, what should I do? And so people would say 16 by 16 or 32 by 32. They said 32 by 32 is more for like experienced Sprite creator, the pixel art people, and so I'm not experienced at all, so I'm like, okay, maybe I should start small. So I have this idea of like a game that I want to try to make, and basically I'm just trying to see if I can at least start with a little something. Okay, I don't think we want it that big. I think I'm just gonna zoom ahead for this part, so y'all don't have to deal with this craziness that I got going on. I need to revisit how to do this again, I believe would be best. I think this is fine. What we got going on right here. Okay, so we made a little ghost guy. So now I see we can make different frames. So that's the first frame. This is frame 2. Someone had it so they could put it below to see the frames. Let me see. Huh. Maybe I'll figure that out again in the future. Well, the thing is, should it like... I'm trying to remember how to animate. I don't actually know how to... I say I remember how to animate. I don't remember how to do that because I don't do it. But if I want... So your head would go inward. Like, you're gonna bounce. So you're shrinking into yourself. Right? You're a blob that's gonna shrink into itself. So this would do this. Maybe this didn't have to move if I do the select tool. Okay, maybe I don't want it to move that fast though. Goodness gracious. Playback. Do it like this. Yeah, that's just a little guy. Alright, when in doubt, Google it out. To save frames on a sprite. Oh, can I put you on the horizontal? Because like I feel like vertical, I'm not gonna be able to see anything because if you're going this way, you know. It doesn't really give me an option to put it on the bottom. You guys. Timeline settings icon? What do you mean? Okay, that might work out. Although you guys won't be able to see it, so maybe if I real quick. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Okay, alright, so I guess I have to keep my timeline on the side right there, I guess. But that's my little guy. He's gonna be our little experiment, and then so I was watching this YouTube video that was showing me how to create these like sprites and stuff. So I have the idle kind of just like bouncing like so. I'm wondering if it like needs to like have an animation moving side to side. Maybe. You can try it out. Look at him go! Good work. Okay, so this seems to be a good little like minion. Now we want him to jump? Maybe? Leap. Now let's make him jump. I think we want this to curl inward, so like we want like the tips to like go like this or something, right? Maybe I should have it like... Yeah, okay. We have to select this entire thing and actually have it launch. Like up here or some shit. Okay, and then you're slowly falling back down. Okay, like that? Yeah. That's good. Okay. That's nice. Okay, we did that. Okay, great. So this is one little sprite. So now what that one dude was doing, you can go to what? Let's see. Number of columns. I guess 3. I don't think any of them are the same, so I made sure of that. Open sprite sheet. Sprite, visible layers. Frames, all frames. Borders. I don't think I need a border. Output file. Okay, let's try this. Preview. Oh, very nice. Oh my gosh, you guys. I made my first ever sprite sheet. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, look at that. Isn't that awesome? Okay. Now, let's go ahead. I'm going to pause here and then we're going to switch to Godot. Now I'm running Godot, so we have the 2D and we want to make a 2D scene. I want to create if I remember correctly, I have a project that actually showcases first game, which I will leave the link to the video in the description of the game that this one did. I'm so sorry. I need to remember how it worked. So they did game, tile map. So see how they did or basically what they taught me was being able to make a platformer, and you have this character, so there's a player in the game, and you have a tile map. So the tile map that takes in the assets of what you have, the world. This is what I downloaded from them, the world assets. So with that being said, so we have this node and we're gonna call it game like they did, and then we want to add a child node, right? And we want a character body 2D, and with that I need an image, and I think in that one there's an image thingy mabob you can do, and if I open that up it's gonna have everything for Sprite. So I need to create a folder in here, create new folder, call it assets, and in assets I'm gonna make another folder, or wait, yeah, called sprites. Oh, did I not save it as a PNG? Ah. Maybe that's why. Save as... I thought I did that though, as it's like a export for a sprite sheet. Yeah. And then... output file. Yeah, that's it. Should be like that. So now, let's try this again. Ah, wait. So there's this, and then there's this now. In assets, sprites. So now we have a PNG, we have an import file, and we have the sprite. Okay, this is what we wanted. Okay, so now that we got that, I can take from here, okay, and that now will allow us, sprite frame empty. Now we're gonna do new tile. There we go. I can't zoom in. Okay, we want it, I said it was like was it 16 by 16? I think it's 16 by 16. Yeah, like that. 3. Okay. Guys, oh my gosh, look at him. Wait, I need to see this man. Oh, this is cool. So he's blurry, and I remember he said something later in the video that says to make it not blurry. Or textures. Wait. Linear, and we said nearest. Okay. Look at him! Oh my gosh. And then we can make different things for when it's idle, when he's moving, jumping. Oh my gosh! Okay. Okay, pause. So we need different. So idle. We need idle. I wonder, do you have to do different animated Sprite 2Ds, or can you just have it like all like, because it's like animations plural, meaning I can separate how I have this one move. Yes. Oh my gosh, it was right there the entire time. You're kidding. Okay, I'm gonna have to really thoroughly follow that tutorial though, because that way I can have a better idea of how to like manage this. Oh, so I didn't have to make a horizontal like flip, because you can do that in the coding program, like in the game, in the GD script. You can have it flip horizontally if they're turning left or right. So I didn't actually have to make it, because you can see on his it's just facing one side. So, okay, good to know. Good to know. How nice. Okay, cool. All right, that's pretty dope. So now now that I got a little ghost guy, I think we're gonna have to build him a little world, right? So we have the basic necessity of idle, and then we have the basic necessity of jumping and walking. All right, now I'm gonna have to build a world, and so I think we can do something simple, just like a little. He's a ghost, so we can do some like either ghostly themed blocks to work with. Okay, because I'm trying to like follow the platformer, but more so with my own building blocks, just to see my own creation instead of having to use. I don't know. That's just my. I'm probably making this way harder for myself, but again, I just feel like since I'm gonna be making my own thing, it's better to get in practice with just creating my own stuff. So I definitely want to try out, because like you can also do instead of it a 2D like platformer, it could also be like a top down. So, but that would mean that I would have to have the walk be different. Also, the idle would need a backwards. Like when we're going up, you're gonna see the back of the character, so you have to see it without the face. So maybe we can add that later on. But yeah. Okay, this is actually really cool. Alright, it makes me feel a bit more like happy to try it out when I see my own stuff on here. I'm like, oh my gosh, I made that. That's so cool. This is just a little practice, getting back into it. I'm just trying to work it through. Life has been a little rough, not gonna lie. But I feel like everybody has those moments. Everybody has those, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Well, I think this is a good place to maybe take a small break. But I'm really happy to see my little sprite animations now visibly working. They all do what they're supposed to do. Albeit, of course, not the best. I'm actually really proud of this jump. Like, I really did that. Yay! The walking could use some work in the floor. Anywho, I'm just glad I got that. And now I'm going to, after this break and everything, I'm going to start doing some inspiration boarding. I might record that too. Just me trying to make a little small world. Very simple, but just a small world. See where I want to go with it. See what I want to do. And making my own. I did like a sprite sheet, so now it's going to be moving on to tile sheets. So slow and steady wins the race, as they say. But yeah, this is really cool. I'm actually really enjoying this, and I'm probably going to be following that 2D platformer side by side, though I might want to incorporate making it a top-down. But I think maybe that'll be like I'll try another small project where I work on top-down. This one, let's just try to see 2D platformer, a ghost boy, little ghost slime thing, just hopping and jumping around, and collecting coins. I think that's... or souls. It'll collect little souls. That would actually be really cool. So I'm gonna try that. Let's see how that works. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next one.